Hello, hello, hello! How are you guys doing? I hope you're having a fantastic Sunday. I'm here in my recliner, not only from a fibro flare up, but I seriously went to hit go live and just blink blue screen of death. Which is a little disconcerting because yesterday we installed a new hard drive and like completely did a fresh reinstall of Windows, and I've been trying to get everything back on my computer. And so if there's any settings that are weird, if my volume sounds all like jacked up, anything's wrong, please let me know. I think the music's probably a little loud. Let's turn that down a little bit. So anyway, hopefully that doesn't blink off. Also, we were supposed to get a windstorm tonight, and I originally read that it was like Sunday night into Monday. Now I get an alert on my phone as we're coming home from church that's like, oh, it's going to be from 2 in the afternoon until 8 in the evening. You know, now. Doesn't look, it looks breezy. Doesn't look windy. So if my power all of a sudden blinks off and I disappear, that's why. And just know that we will continue the art stream as soon as I am able to. So, having said all that, let me show you what we've got going on. Um, doo -doo -doo. Oh, and of course the second camera's not working again. So let me add that yet one more time. Hope you guys are having a good day. I will explain what we are doing in just a second, and that's upside down. And that's not even the right one. Basically, what's going to happen is we're still pushing for the $10,000 by the end of the month for Extra Life. So we, meaning me and all my streamer friends who are raising money, are making some real big pushes the last few days here, so we can try to get to our $10,000 goal. There's the C920. Is it gonna turn on? Nope. Nope. Nothing? You're gonna give me nothing. I'm gonna keep playing with this. It'll be fine. We're making some pushes the last few days here to get our goal of $10,000. We are over the $6,000 mark now. We've had some really awesome streams in the last week. So today, what I'm doing instead of trivia, not only to make that big push, but also because Mrs. Radolph is, she's been helping me with trivia. She's been hosting it for the last few weeks. She is taking care of her family because she's got her daughter at home, and then her hubby is not feeling well. So she is not able to stream. So I wanted to do an art stream where we can all make a painting together. So the way this is going to go is every donation that comes in, you guys are going to get to, hey honey, I need you to come unplug this camera again. Sorry guys. This is doing the thing where it's acting slow because when the computer shut off. Will you just like unplug it and plug it back in again? Every donation gets to add Now, yes. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. So that's way too loud. How about, okay, so that should be a little better. Can you hear the music, Miss Radolph? But now it's coming through the microphone again, and it shouldn't be. My audio output capture is not working either. But you can hear me, right? This is so frustrating. We took everything off my computer last night. We put in a brand new hard drive, got Windows like fresh install, and I got everything put back on it. I did a sound check and an audio check, or and a like a video check, and everything was working fine. And then I went to hit go live, and blue screen of death. And I turn it back on, and it appears like everything was going to be working, and now nothing's working. So this is fine, but that's what happened. So, desktop audio. So now I'm looking for where my desktop audio went. Okay, now you should hear music. So now is the desktop audio too loud? I'm guessing it is. Yeah, I'll let you give feedback on that while I get my second camera working. Capture. Hello, Bella Luna. How are you doing? Okay, that's gonna work now. Yay. So now, just flip it. And here. All right, so you can hear me. You can hear the music. You can see the canvas. Correct? Yes? No? Oh, this has been quite an hour, let me tell you what. Okay. So someone tell me that everything's fine while I tell you the story about why it wasn't. So we, especially for those that are just like hopping in here, it's been a nutty day, yes. So first of all, let me just start at the beginning of the day while we wait for some donations to roll. It looks good right now. Good. Thank you so much. Very beginning of the day. So I'm a church musician. I sing all the songs for all the services right now because of the lower numbers in the congregation, and my husband's the sound guy, so we're at every service. It's Palm Sunday, and we get up to go to the church, except my husband inadvertently shut off his alarm, and I snoozed too many times. So I woke up when we were supposed to be leaving. So we played the game of which non-functioning adult can get ready faster. I won. And then he looks at me and he says, well, yeah, you've had more practice. Shut up. So that was a thing. Then we're rushing around all morning, and then I notice that my hip is like screaming, like I've got a dagger in my hip. And then I get the fibro flare-up symptoms. The hot flashes, the nerve pain, the fatigue, the everything. So, okay, guess I'm pushing through this morning. So then we get home and I get settled and I have everything all set up. I am early. You can ask Michael Fossbeck. I was done a half an hour ahead of time and I was so proud of myself. I've got my social media posts ready to go. It's all on my phone. And I go to hit go live. Blue screen of death. Okay. Let it restart. Because we had just put in the new hard drive last night and completely wiped Windows and reinstalled. And then I was getting like all my programs and stuff set. I had done my sound check and everything was working. Done my camera check and everything was working. Comes back up, looks like it's okay. Hit go live. Nothing works. And here we are. But now things work. So we're going to press on. Hello, Albob. How are you doing? So, again, if you missed my spiel in the beginning, what we are doing today is a community painting. So, this is for the donations for Extra Life, just like Albob put in the chat, the Extra Life link. We're still all working towards 10,000, and we are over 6,000 at this point. We're like 62, 6,300, somewhere in there. So, for every donation that comes in, you guys get to add something to the painting. And the first person that donates gets to set the scene. Because we have no background right now. As you can see, totally blank canvas. So as soon as we get a donation in, we'll get started on the painting. Every donation, regardless of the amount, gets to add to it. Okay, this will be the right direction now. And then the person who has the highest donation at the end of the stream gets this painting. I will mail it to you, provided you're okay with me having your address. So, there is that. Extra Life, just in case you haven't heard me say it all month long. It is an organization that works with Children's Miracle Network hospitals. So every person who's raising money picks a hospital to support. And they take those funds and they use them however they can best treat the children at that point, whether it's getting medical equipment for what they need, whether it's research. They treat every patient that comes in. So, oh, and we have a donation. Let me see who it was. Albob with $50. Thank you so much, Albob. We appreciate that so much. Got me muted? Okay. Hang on a sec. You get to tell me what the scene will be for our Mario painting. Thank you. And hey, Morbert, how are you doing? So continuing on, while hopefully Albob can give me a location before he takes off to have dinner with his family. These hospitals will treat anyone, even if the family can't afford to pay for the kids' treatment, if they don't have insurance or they can't pay, they will still get treated. So some of these funds can go towards covering that treatment. And then it can also go towards things like art days or a music therapy day for the kids, or gaming consoles in their rooms.
Aw, gee, a raid! Welcome, everyone!
Michael.
Welcome to Crafty Gamer Lady Stream.
Hello, Michael. How are you? Didn't miss too much of your stream. How about, ooh, a haunted house from Super Mario World on SNES. Okay. You got it. You got it. Michael, thank you for coming in with the raid. I know he was playing, first he started with Final Fantasy, and then he was playing ESO. How did the rest of ESO go after I left? We had Al Bob come in with a $50 donation, and so he has set our scene for us. We are going to do the haunted houses from Super Mario World on SNES. And I don't know what those look like because I didn't have a SNES. So I have to get a reference picture for myself. Every donation that comes in gets to add something to the painting. Haunted houses from Super Mario on SNES. Every donation gets to add to the painting. And the person who donates the most by the end of the stream gets to keep it. So now I'm wondering what he's talking about. Didn't realize you'd been streaming so long. Rough time finding out how to get to a certain place, but it all turned out fine in the end. Good. My stream almost didn't happen. I had everything settled. Let me go back. Haunted houses from Super Mario World. Okay. Let me just do this. Super Mario World. Haunted house. You guys think I should do an interior or an exterior? Okay. Thank you, Elbob. Thank you. Appreciate it. He says he's got me on mute. I'm gonna do... Got it. I know what I'm gonna do. Okay. I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, Michael, yes, explaining why my stream almost didn't happen. I had everything tested, ready to go. I even told you that I was ready a half an hour early. And then, oh, honey, we didn't get me a palette. Actually, just go up and grab me a couple paper plates, please. Okay. And then I went to hit go live, and I got the blue screen of death. You know, right after I took everything off my computer, installed a new hard drive, and then reinstalled Windows. Yeah. And everything had been working fine. Like, nothing was chugging along before that. Everything was Gucci. And then just blink. So that's what happened there. Let me get this cord out of the way. But good now, working. Yeah, thank you, my dear. Also, you know, like I said, if you weren't here in the beginning to hear me explain, I'm having a flare-up today, which is why I'm awkwardly in my chair doing this painting, but you know what? This actually is working out pretty good. So, doing that, everything is turning out fine today. The only other thing I will say is that we are supposed to have a windstorm today, and it wasn't supposed to be until tonight. But now they're saying that it was a, hey Robo, sounds good, I appreciate it. Have good food. It sounds like the windstorm could basically be any time now. So I'll just tell you guys that if I lose power and my stream goes blink again, we will come back and pick this up as soon as I am able to. So if I go away, that's why. But it was a little breezy a few minutes ago, but I don't see any wind right now, so I think we're okay. Let me just get this out of the way. Ooh. Alright, so what I'm doing, just so you guys know, is there's this like purpley, swirly outside background thing that's going on. So we're gonna get that going, and then there's like part of the exterior of the house over here, and then there's like some trees with this like green, kind of spooky, smoky background. So that's just kind of what I'm setting up right now. And then once I get all that going, on the background, then hopefully by then we'll have another donation so that we can figure out what we're going to add on the background. Every donation that comes in gets to add something to the painting, and then whoever donates the most at the end, can you guys still hear me when I'm like this? Every donation that comes in adds something to the painting, and whoever has the highest donation at the end gets to keep it. I will mail it to them, as long as you are okay with me having your address. Everything sounds good? Good, thank you. All right. You know what we did not get, honey? My little nail dryer thing for if I need to dry paint quickly. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. I don't need it right this minute. Of course, as soon as I say that I don't see any wind, I see a leaf blow across my window. All right. So, if you guys are out there and you're just kind of watching, if you want to tell me how your day's going, I would love to hear about it. Tell me how your weekend's going. Tell me if you got anything fun coming up, anything you're looking forward to next week. Okay, I'm going to let that sit for a minute. And then I'm going to swirl some more purple into it. Just get a nice, like, spooky, purpley, swirly black background. But I am going to go ahead and outline the side of the building. So if you're planning on donating, think about what kind of Mario stuff is going to go in like a haunted scene. All right, let's get too much equipment. All right, go underneath. If you saw any of my social media pictures, you'll see kind of the behind the scenes picture of how I have this all set up and how I'm kind of crammed here in my little corner surrounded by technology. But it's fun. Okay, I am going to cover that up later with a thicker layer. And this is going to come down further to about here. Yes. If you guys are out there, let's get some props in the chat. Any emote you want for CGL Hubby, who always is my go-getter behind the scenes, and hey, I forgot this, and can you plug in that, and help me figure out why this isn't working before I cry. Go-to man. Props for CGL Hubby. I do not need the Switch today, no. Yep, you're fine. You're fine. You got some hearts from Michael.
Thank you.
Hello, Ponatonic. How are you doing? How was your day? We are setting up the haunted house background from the Super Mario World on the SNES. So just getting that started. Yeah, and I'm trying to do this within the space that I have without knocking into my technology. So this is gonna look a little weird for a second. And those are bricks, so it is gonna be kind of uneven on the sides anyway, so this is fine. I think I'm gonna skip this song because even though it's sung by different people, I don't want it to be DMCA'd. Did I put this on shuffle? I did not. Oh, here's my favorite song, Michael. So while I am getting this background set up, like I said, feel free guys to tell me you hear clicking. What's clicking? I don't hear anything. Same. No, nothing like that. Is that better? Can you even hear me now? Yeah, you can hear me now, but you lost the desktop, right? Oh, now the music's probably coming through my microphone, right? Can you hear me? Can my husband please listen to my stream? I just did.
I heard something. Whatever that you did just now,
Yeah.
reduce it.
Okay. Good now? Can you hear the music? Is that better?
I cannot hear music.
You can't hear music. Okay. That's fine. Hello, Sweet Tea Light. How are you doing? I'm working on some audio issues while simultaneously working on a background to the painting that we're starting. Let me add desktop audio again for the 85th time. For those of you that do not know, the clicking's still there, but not as bad. What?
Yeah.
Hang on, I gotta handle one thing at a time. There's literally nothing for it to be touching, to be picking it up from. Okay, there's the music. Okay. But still with the clicking, huh? How about this? Can you hear me and not the clicking? But do you hear me? What do you mean, but barely? Chat says they hear me, so I'm gonna believe chat. Okay. Either you hear me loudly and you hear the clicking, or you don't hear the clicking and you barely hear me. So that's what you're gonna get right now. This painting is a community painting that you guys are gonna be making up with donations to Extra Life. So Al Bob before he rushed off to have dinner with his family, donated $50 to Extra Life, and since he was the first donation, he got to pick the background for the painting. So that's what I'm kind of setting up right now, and it's gonna look better. I'm painting with the wrong hand, first of all. Music down a little bit. Okay. You guys are just gonna have to crank up the stream. Sorry, I can't do anything else about it right now. There. He picked the haunted houses from the Super Mario World on the SNES. Oh, sweet Sela, don't worry about it.
Another follower for the Crafty Gamer Lady. Wahoo! Here we go.
But thank you for the follow. Yeah, don't worry about it at all. Just people being here and saying hello means a lot. If you know of people who would be interested in, you know, contributing at all, then share it with them or share it on your social media. That's still helpful. So don't feel bad. We're just happy you're here to enjoy. So I'm going to let that part dry for a second and then come back here to the sky. Now that our black has dried a little bit, I'm going to be swirling some purple over it. Alright, let's get this in here in some spots. If you are wanting to donate, Michael just got it. Yep. The link is !EL. And if you don't know what Extra Life is, they work with Children's Miracle Network hospitals. And those hospitals treat any kid patient that comes to them, even if the family doesn't have insurance or can't pay. So some of the funds that we raise will go towards covering that treatment. Some of it might go towards medical research or medical equipment that the hospital needs to treat the kids. But it could also go towards keeping them distracted and keeping their mood up while they're getting treatment. So doing like the hospital that my husband and I donate to here in Washington, they do like art days and music therapy days and stuff like that for the kids. And some hospitals might get like gaming consoles, stuff like that to keep the kids distracted. So that's just some examples of where some of the money might go. Okay, that's looking pretty decent. That's looking pretty decent. I might get just a little bit more black in here on top now. Very swirly and kind of just not really clear spots of color, but just hints of different things. Not really clouds, like a misty swirl. I'm happy with that. Watching and participating in chat while playing Animal Crossing. I just got back into my Animal Crossing yesterday after like a month away because I haven't had time. And yes, thank you very much. Yes, every view counts, and I appreciate you just having me on in the background. I do that all day long. I work at home and I just put on different streams to listen to while I'm doing other stuff. But yeah, I got a Switch about a year ago when the pandemic started. And I played Animal Crossing for like a month, and then I didn't really touch it again, because I got interested in playing other stuff. And then right before the end of the year, right, like between Christmas and New Year, during that week, honey, will you come over here and find me a gray, please? I started my island over completely from scratch. I also need a teal. So a teal and a gray. And I played every single day until about a month ago. Thank you. And then I just got really busy with all of the March Moria Madness stuff, and I didn't have time to play anymore. But I just got it out the other day because we did a scavenger hunt for one of our friends. This and a darker one. Yeah. Support a good cause in a way. Watch somebody make, oh, beautiful art. I hope so. I hope it's beautiful. And play Animal Crossing. Yeah, seems like a good Sunday to me. Just like a teal, honey. Like the color of this card over here. Like an aquamarine type. Alright, so I did brown to start, and then this gray because it's kind of a, yes, you can just put it down there. Like an old antique-y brick looking building. I can just get that like streaky, brownish grayish look. That's kind of what I'm going for, and then we'll put some detail lines over it here in a second. That's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Always remember to get the sides of your canvas when you're doing something. Nothing's worse than thinking that you're finished and then you pick up your canvas and you look at the sides and you realize they're completely white, or like they're partially white with spots of color where you went over the side but you didn't finish, and then you're like, well crap, now how do I recreate that color? So, like I keep saying in all my streams, guys, if you're chatting and you're willing to, go ahead and tell me something good about your day, something that made you smile, or something that you're looking forward to. Mike, right now this is just the only donation we've had so far, at least that I've seen. Yep, is Al Bob came in and donated 50 before he had to run and have dinner with his family. So he got to set the background. He picked haunted houses from Super Mario World on the SNES. So this is the exterior of the house, and then this is like the backyard or whatever, and it's got like purple swirly skies, and like there's gonna be some teal trees and a fence and all that. I don't know, we gotta wait for more people to donate to tell me what's next. Every donation adds something to the painting. So after I finish this, then we gotta figure out what else is gonna go in here. I need characters, I need props, I need them doing something, I need ideas. So any donation at !EL for Extra Life will let you choose what to put in the painting. And the top donor, the highest donor by the end of the stream, gets the painting that I will send to them. Okay. So there's the foundation of our brick. I'm going to let that dry for a second and get the trees going. Oh, that's kind of like a blue, stony, splotchy. Okay. Alright, so it looks like I'm actually going to do some light brown trees first, and then the teal of the sky, the swirly stuff, is just kind of like all-encompassing fog. So I'm gonna do some of the teal first, then some of the trees, and then put like another wash of teal over it. Alright, let's get a darker stuff in the background. I love the colors that are in this, by the way. I'm a very much a purple person, even though my hair is red. It's going to be purple in May for fibromyalgia awareness. But I love purple in general, and then I love teal with it. Like teal, black, and blue, and purple is like my ideal color palette, so this is perfect. Maybe that'll get covered up by something. Dinner's here, gotta lurk. What's dinner? I want to live vicariously through you. Tell me what dinner is. Chinese food. Oh my god, Michael. Alright, go enjoy your Chinese food. We need to get ramen this week. There's a little family, we live out in the country, but there's a little family ramen place just up the road, and it was really good. And what's cool about that place, you had your dinner, you can stay. What did you have for dinner? It is only 3:10 here. Ooh, roast dinner. Oh, an English Sunday tradition? So what all is in roast dinner? What was I saying? Oh, the
Aw, gee,
ramen
a
place.
raid!
Who's
Welcome,
raiding?
everyone!
Honatonic.
Welcome to Crafty Gamer Lady Stream!
Thank you, lady. I appreciate you. So what have you been doing on your stream, Honatonic? I love the vibe of your stream the other day. Nice hanging out there. I was lurking for quite a while after we raided you. Animal Crossing, nice. I was just talking about how I got my Switch about a year ago. I played Animal Crossing for about a month, and then I didn't play it again. But between Christmas and New Year's, I started my island over. Alright, so this is like some chonky mountain things going on. So I've been playing, since I restarted, I've been playing about every day. Until a month ago when I started playing in all the March Mario Madness stuff. So I hadn't played, but I did pick it up again yesterday. So I've gotten all the lectures from my neighbors about being gone. Oh, you and Sweet Tea were vibing. Nice. Nice. Yeah, it's good vibe. Good vibe. In fact, that's probably what I'm going to be doing tonight. I have some drawing work to do after this, but afterwards, we'll probably work on Animal Crossing, because I want to get my house decorated more. I've expanded it a few times, and I'm starting to get more things on the island improved so I can start terraforming and moving things around, but not quite there yet. Finished eating and got yourself into a deep food coma. What did you have, Planetonic? We heard what Michael and Sweet Tea were having. Hello, Dragon Mouse, Bella Luna. So, okay, a roast dinner for the Brits is usually some sort of meat, roast potatoes, Yorkshire puddings, veggies, and British meat juice gravy. That sounds so good. That sounds similar to what we would have when we would go to my grandma's house, except like the Yorkshire pudding, but just meat and potatoes and veggies and gravy and all that kind of stuff. Every month there was 13 of me and my cousins on my mom's side of the family, and we all lived in the same town. So aunts and uncles and cousins, we would all go to grandma's once a month and celebrate all the birthdays that we had that month. So and dinner was very similar. Very similar. Let's see. Sesame chicken, white steamed rice, and tostones. Oh, sounds good. So, for those of you who are confused or and just wondering what's happening, this is a community painting that we are doing for Extra Life. We've been collecting money all month long through March Mario Madness, me and a group of my streamer friends, and we are trying to get to $10,000. We are just over $6,000 right now with only a few days left in the month. There's some awesome streams coming up though, so we're trying to push it. So for this painting, everyone who donates any amount gets to pick what goes in the painting. So far, Albob has donated. I'm just catching up on chat. Everyone who donates gets to add something to the painting, and whoever donates the most by the end of the stream gets the painting. Like, I'm gonna send it to them. So that's what is happening. Get some happy little scary trees in here. And they're kind of a mix of... There's my brown. Alright, and let's get a different brush. I choose you. Alright, and they're kind of fat on the bottom.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
You are the first one. Who did that? Ponatonic did. Thank you. You are the first person to actually use a sound alert on my channel. For 500 biddies. Oh, Lord. Thank you. Jeez. I've been waiting for people to start using the sound alerts. I was actually going to go through them next week and like pick out new ones and make sure I have the prices set at what I want them now that I kind of understand how they work. So thank you for initiating that. Appreciate it. And yes, it's loud in my ear, and yes, it scares me. So, you know, desired effect. Love the soundboards, yeah. Bella Luna's gonna be lurking. It's lurking. It's Bunny Day in Animal Crossing. Oh, wow. Art! Yes, Beard. Yes, Beard. How are you doing? For 1,500 bits, Ponatonic? Thank you so much. I am going to change those prices. Yep. I'm working on it, Sweet tea. I have been waiting for someone to use that T-Rex though, so thank you. You just actually kind of made my day. Just do me a favor, don't do that when I'm working on the actual painting, because I don't want it to like splotch, you know, a paint smear all the way across this. But yes, Beard, did you sleep? How are you? Oh, I love that so much. Alright, I need... Oh, honey, you put that out of my reach. Oh, I got it. Oof. Alright. This is a little dryer that I use when I have those little nail press-on things. But we're going to use it to dry some paint so I can actually start painting on top of this, because I'm bound by time. I can't afford to wait for paint to dry. I am doing well.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah, I know. I don't have time for that, Dragon Mouse. 2 drums and a cymbal fall off a hill. Where's the sound? Let me hear it. There it is. There it is. One of my favorites. I'm fine now. For those of you that didn't hear, I'll just give a brief overview. Hubby and I both woke up late this morning for different reasons. He flat out shut his alarm off. I hit the snooze too many times but didn't remember doing it, and we woke up when we were supposed to be leaving the house for church. Flew out the door, rushed through the morning, got back home. By then I had a fibro flare up because my hip was out, and then I got like the hot flashes and the nerve pain, so that's why I'm in this recliner and not sitting up at my card table. Had everything ready to go. I had put everything onto a new hard drive last night, and like got it installed and put everything on there. Did a brand new Windows installation. Got everything reset from scratch. Had everything added for Streamlabs. I had tested everything. The mics were working. The cameras were working. Went to hit go live. Blue screen of death. Came back up. Looked like everything was fine. Hit go live. Nothing worked. Couldn't hear. One of my cameras wasn't working. Took about a half hour to finally get my stream off the ground. But we are here now. We are working on a painting. We have a direction we're going in. I have friendos that are here now. So we are fine. Alright, so these are some of the scary trees. They had big fat bottoms and then they branched out in different ways. I use a couple different brushes for this, but this is just the base of the trees for right now. Yeah, I was trying to find out the same thing, Robo, and all he says is, I'm doing well. So, good. I'm glad you feel good. It was probably because you drank some water! Yes, you had water. Yeah, you're happy you didn't have me in Discord last night, because you'd have kicked me out and banned me and unmodded me for all the water I would have had you drinking. But I'm happy you're doing well. And did raise some money last night, so we got, I think we're over $6,200 right now. I have no idea where we're at other than that, if anyone else has raised any money today. Oh, hey, while you guys are here, I have exciting news. We have a new stream that just got added today. And I love this so much. Reaper's Past is going to do a 12-hour stream on Wednesday leading up to the finals. So he is going to start at 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific. And that is going to go for 12 hours. And then he's going to raid the finals. So we will hopefully have that last minute fundraising push to get us up to $10,000. He is going to have lots of incentives, and I'm just going to repeat what he told me. So if any of this changes, it's not my fault. But he said that he was going to do Bean Boozled, which, for those of you that don't know, it's those jelly beans that a lot of them probably taste good, but some of them taste like weird things. Like, I don't know, I think Robo's done them, so he can maybe talk about them. But think of like the Birdie Bots Every Flavor bean from Harry Potter. Oh, let me tell you, he says, fuck those beans. Yeah, well, Reaper's gonna get real up close and personal with him, because every $10 that someone donates during his stream, he's gonna have some of those beans. Yeah. For every $25 that someone donates in his stream, he is going to put on a temporary tattoo, and you get your name put on a poster board that he's going to be making in whatever color you choose. There's going to be some other incentives along the way. When I was throwing out ideas that he asked for, he said that pie in the face sounded good, an ice bucket challenge sounded good, but I do know that if he reaches his goal in that stream of $500, he got the bomb hot sauce. So, to which my husband said, wow, we're all going to be really good at spicy stuff by the end of this month, aren't we? So, yeah. Rip Reaper's mouth, exactly. I'm going back through chat. Wonder a haunted spouse. Wonder if that haunted house has a significant other. A haunted spouse. Insert the sound cue. There you go. I always go back through chat, sweet tea. It'll just take me a minute. Long stream, yeah, for him. Yeah, he says that's going to be a long day. I said, you know what? It's worth it. One thing I've learned about charity streaming is this. Those beans need to cost at least $25. Well, then you need to have a conversation with Reaper before Wednesday. Because that's where this is going. So, anyway, that's what's happening Wednesday. No, let him learn. I like this. I like this. Kind of like, was it Christopher Titus that talks about, you know, the dad will just let the kid do the thing. So he goes over to the electric outlet with the penny, and the mom goes to stop him, and the dad says, no, just let him learn, and, you know, sticks it in the outlet, and you know, the kid looks up crying, and the dad says, you ain't gonna do that again, are ya? And shot your ass about 8 feet. So, yeah, he gonna learn. Okay. So just adding some finer branches to our little haunted trees. Just a reminder, let the darkness flow through him. Thank you for the lurk, Dragon Mouse. I know I'm late, but I also know you can probably hear me. Just a reminder that the top donor today gets this painting. And every donation, regardless of the dollar amount, gets to add something to it. Right now, the only thing we have is Albob donated $50 to start the stream. And he set the background, which was the haunted house of Super Mario World. So that's what I'm doing right now, is setting up the background. The next donation that comes in after I'm, you know, once I'm done with the background, we'll move on. And you get to decide who's in the painting, what is in the painting, what they're doing. Every donation decides a little bit of that. Right, do a few more branches, and then I'm going to finish the brick facade over here and let that dry. Then I will do the path, and then I'll do the last, like, light turquoise wash over the rest of the trees, and then we'll be ready to move on. So, would love to see more donations coming in the next, like, 10-15 minutes. But I'm loving, like I said, I'm loving this color palette, because the purples and the blacks and the teals, that's my jam. That is my jam. And I always ask this, but I'm going to ask it again since there's some more people here. If you want to tell me something good about your day, about your week, something that made you smile today, or something that you're looking forward to next week, you know, anything, I would love to hear some positive stuff. So go ahead and throw it in the chat if you want to. My positive thing for today is that regardless of all of the little malfunctions between our alarms and my body and my computer, I am still in a good mood. And I am having fun with this. So, gotta love that. It's taken me a while to adopt the attitude of naturally just going with the flow and not getting too worked up about stuff. I'm not perfect at it, you know. You still get a little ragey at times, you know, if enough stuff happens, but I've gotten a lot better at it, and I'm very thankful for that. kind of have an opposite highlight of your day? Okay. Thank you for the 400 bits, Anonymous. I do love that sheep scream, though. Oh boy, I appreciate all the biddies, you guys. I do want, like I said, I do want to go through. I'm just happy that people are using those sound alerts, but I find it ironic that it's at a time where no one else has used them in a stream until now, and I was intending on going through them again next week and picking new stuff and repricing them because I didn't know if what I said originally was fair. But I do appreciate it. Your roof started leaking, and your council doesn't class it as emergency even though your roof could cave in. Oh, good lord. Good grief. So now what? Yeah, fun. Do you at least have like insurance or something that will help with that? I don't know how it works over there. Alright, let's see. So we got some lighter grays and some darker grays and then like this dark teal brick outline thing happening. Alright. So we're just gonna kind of start making some rectangles here in like random spots. Most of it seems to be this kind of brownish grayish background, so we'll just make some bricks. And what's odd is that they're not all the same size bricks. Some of them are fatter than others. Doesn't necessarily seem architecturally sound, but alright. Architecturally is a word, right? Yeah. Yes, Beard is alive, Bella Luna. I have confirmation. I also had confirmation that he was drinking water. So, council will see it eventually. You just have to wait as you rent your house. Well, at least it doesn't fall on you. Okay, that was a poor choice of words. Because it may fall on you, and I really hope it doesn't. At least the burden is not on you of having to figure out how to pay for it and fix it if you're just renting. So, there is that. But unfortunately, that does also mean that you have to wait on other people to get their stuff together. So, hopefully everything turns out okay there. Sorry you have to deal with that. Alright, so just like I said, we're just getting some different sized and different colored bricks that kind of stick out in random places. And some were like much fatter than others, which I don't understand, but here we are. Ooh, nachos sound good. That's a perfect hangover food, even if you don't have a hangover, but you know what I mean. It doesn't fall on me, yeah. Just have to make sure you keep your water turned off unless you need it. And you think it'll be seen within 2 days due to you taking it up with the council. But yeah, it does suck. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Please keep us updated. Speaking of semi-natural disasters, I just want to remind you, in case you didn't hear me in the beginning, that we are supposed to get a windstorm today. It was originally supposed to be overnight, but then on our way home from church, they were saying that it was going to be from between 2 and 8 p.m. our time, which it is 3:30. And I do see the trees, the top of the trees kind of going like this outside. So if my stream like blinks off you know why, and just know that I will pick up the art stream as soon as I can. Even if it has to be another day, we will finish this. So, but so far, so good. And the last windstorm that we had about a month ago, nothing happened with our power or our internet or anything, so thinking it should be okay, but just preparing you. Okay, so now I'm going to do a little bit darker. I'm liking this group so far, and it is going to get more detailed. I'm just kind of setting up the basic stuff. Oh, Dragon Mouse heard Nacho. She's back now. I do want to become famous, but not by you. Fan Hammer. Yeah, I know, my hubby is slacking. He was up just kind of standing in the middle of the room, pacing. He's not paying attention to me. It's fine. I know, I was just giving you crap. So with that and getting, oh, fleas from your new sofa, no! No! Yeah. You can copy pasta those types of messages, so they do not get into your stream at all. Yeah. I'm switching over to a different, bot and a different, I'm switching from Slobs to OBS here in a couple weeks, so I'm gonna look more into that then, but thank you. I don't get many. I don't even get one a stream, so I'm not too concerned about it at the moment. Let's see. Alright. Let's get a few more of the dark bricks in here. Just a reminder, if you want to have a say in what is in this painting, exclamation point EL will get you the donation link. We're working on our March Mario Madness goal of $10,000. What you see up there for the 2,000, that's just my personal goal. Oh, and I forgot to tell you guys, what I decided with the help of one Mr. Michael Fosbeck is that when I hit $2,000, by the way, for hitting $1,000, Dragon Mouse gave me the idea of ordering a Tigger onesie, which I did find a Tigger onesie theoretically in my size. We'll see if it actually is. So that should be here soon, and then I will pick a day and announce it to do maybe like a community game day, and I'll be wearing the Tigger onesie while we're doing it. But the $2,000 reward for getting that goal is pick a game for Crafty. And so that's gonna be, I'll put up like a Twitter post, and maybe I'll put it in Discord and let you guys start suggesting games that you want me to play. And it can be totally out of my wheelhouse. You know, I don't really do the horror games. I don't do, you know, like I would do pretty much anything, but just like out of the norm of what I would normally play. And then I'll take the top 3 choices and we'll do a poll like on Twitter or something. So you guys get to choose a game for me to start going through in April. But only if we hit $2,000 by the end of March Mario Madness. So exclamation point EL to donate to those big beautiful children who get treated by these hospitals, whether the family can pay for it or not, and they can provide gaming systems and art days at the hospital and music therapy days and buying medical equipment and research and all that good stuff. Make sure those kiddos get taken care of. You find the bots funny. They're focused on making others famous. Yeah. I will hydrate, and especially appropriate because I'm having a flare-up today. I got this tumbler from my friend who is my merch gal, and it says "Not today, fibromyalgia." I think I'm happy with that for the, yeah, for the brick textures. I am going to use, where'd that peel go? There it is. I need this, whoops, and some more gray for the outside brick. If you don't hydrate, you'll dihydrate. I love that. I love that. I need new paint. So why don't you guys tell me if you're gamers at all, which, you know, not everyone is that's on Twitch, and then that's fine. Maybe they just like watching gamers, but what is your favorite game to play? I'm still trying to decide where I fall, because I have so many different genres that I can play in and be content. You know, I don't really know what is jiving with me on any given day. Alright, so there's some taller. I don't know if that's teal enough. We'll probably go over this with another teal and then outline them a little bit. And there's a door here. So here we're going to do a little archway and then go up here again. All over the map, Bella, with what you like to play, but really into Stardew right now. Sweet Tea Light was Animal Crossing, but mainly play Minecraft and Terraria. Nice. I like all those games too. I keep coming back to Stardew, but my problem is that I start fresh every time I do. But I've never, like, the furthest I've gotten is to like year 3.5. Like, I haven't actually gotten past the 4-year mark. Alright, and this has got little bricks around the outside. And then there's like a tall one in the middle. And then more. Here. Oof. You played Stardew, but you prefer Animal Crossing? Yeah. Yeah, honestly, keep going back and forth. Alright. Small, big, small, big. Okay, they alternate, and then there's squares going across the middle. Let me do those first. Background takes the longest time, I think, and then doing all the little individual things that people donate later won't take quite as long. So, appreciate you guys just kind of hanging out and vibing and bearing with me while I get the big stuff out of the way here. Oh, air conditioning is your favorite game? Yeah, air conditioning will be my favorite game again when it gets to be 60 degrees outside and our air conditioner repair guy is able to come fix it. Because right on the last day of last year that was over 70, our air conditioner broke. And it just needs a whole like $1,500 repair. And then it started getting like rainy and cold, and our guy was like, well, I can't really do it because it's not safe for me to repair it in this kind of weather. So we're gonna do it in the spring, you know, before it gets warm again. So we've just kind of been hanging out with no air conditioner, and it hasn't been a problem, but I'm really hoping that it gets fixed before it is a problem, because heat and fibromyalgia do not mix. When I get too hot, I get flare-ups and I get really cranky and upset, and it's just not a great situation. So, I'm waiting for air conditioning to be my favorite game. Air conditioning is the best game. Yes, we are polar bears and we like our house cold. And I will spend the extra money for it. Alright, I can see this taking shape and I'm getting excited. Oh, I gotta do the path on the bottom too, but that'll just take a minute. What I'm gonna do after this is do the lighter turquoise wash over the trees to give it that spooky, foggy look. And then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna put just some darker colored highlights around the outside bricks, so it looks like it's kind of cartoony and outlined and a little bit shaded. Then I'm gonna put a door on the bottom and then do the path. Then I will be ready for more suggestions. And don't feel like you guys have to wait until I'm done with the background to donate more and figure out what we're gonna do next. You guys can donate at any time, and I'll have my husband keep a list of what the requests are. And we can roll right from one thing to the other. If you had money, you'd request Mario riding a boo. Sounds like a good idea. Maybe someone else can donate and suggest that. We shall see. We shall see. But don't feel bad about not having money. Do not feel bad at all. Yeah, my husband and I went through, you know, quite a lot of years of paycheck to paycheck, and there were even some times where we had to decide who was going to eat better, the humans or the dogs. So, you know, we know how that can be, and I would never want anyone to put themselves in a tight position just to donate or, you know, subscribe or anything like that. Not necessary. And this is just going to go up and off the page. Oh, there's some windows too. There's a couple windows. Okay, and whoop. Okay. Time for fog. Nice big wide brush for this, and this. I think I want to get this kind of watery. Yeah, let's get that kind of thinned out and watery. There we go. Ooh, yeah, I like that. I like that. So then you get some spots that are kind of thicker and some that are thinner. The color's not great on this camera. Let me see if I can get the lighting a little different so you guys can see it better. Yeah. Well, not wonderful, but just trust me that it looks better in person. It's different when you can kind of see the texture along with it. This is kind of glared right now. It's not that bright. It's a darker teal. So I'll put it on the better camera when it's done. Alright. Did it just go up to like halfway through the trees? Yes, it did. Yep, but it was streaky. Alright. And this is actually kind of the base color with a little bit of blue of the path. So let's add some blue. Where's my blue? Is that the only one I had? Sure. Alright. This is kind of how the path starts. And then I'll put some texture over it with different little pebbles and stuff like that. Before I forget, at the bottom here. dry while we outline this building. I still need to adjust the light because it's only... There we go. There you are. Okay. Details. Trying to find just the right... There you are. Just the right brush. Alright, and we're gonna get some darker teal on that door. Oh, I need to do... do need to put in a door, and it is black, so we'll do that real quick. Because the door is open. Yeah. I'll fix that. You know what? I'm not above finger painting. And that's gonna get textured over with some pebble anyway. That's how you fix that. And bring this over here a little bit. So one thing I will tell you, I am not afraid to just be a dirty art kid. I've also worked with alcohol inks in the past, which one of the ways that I use them is you take a canvas, you spray it down with isopropyl alcohol, and then you drip these inks onto it, and you can get them to all swirl around. You can blow into it with a straw and make them kind of splatter. You can paint with them a little bit, and just make some really cool looking designs and paintings. I hate wearing gloves while I'm doing artwork. I think it like inhibits my creativity. So I'll work with the alcohol inks without any gloves, and then I'll just walk around looking like an Easter egg for a couple days. Oh, I don't like the way the trees are moving. At least we do not have any trees within brushing distance of our house, I don't think. You know, we've got neighbors all around us, and there are some trees, but we had all of ours taken down when we moved in, because we moved kind of out to the country, and the houses are, you know, we're in a neighborhood, but the houses are a little bit spread apart. But the trees are very tall and thin. And we had 10 trees on our property, and they were all dead or dying. And we just did not want to mess with that because there was a huge windstorm that came through Spokane in 2015 that destroyed a lot of stuff. A lot of trees went down. I think even 1 or 2 people died from getting crushed in their cars or something. Lots and lots of power outages. We were out of power for 11 days, and it came back up on Thanksgiving Day that year. So we were kind of still coming off of that paranoia of like, because we had a tree almost hit our house, like the top of a very big, very fat, very, very, very heavy tree. Basically, the tippy top of it scraped our bedroom window on the way down to the ground. Like, that's how close it came to crushing our house. But it did crush in a house that we were also renting, just like Sweet Tea Life with the roof there. It crushed the back fence, the shed, I think part of the casing for the hot tub. The cherry tree was split in half, and it pulled down the power line so that the power pole down the street was hanging just like at a 45-degree angle. So yeah, as soon as we saw that all the trees on our new property that we now owned were not in great shape, we were like, you know what? Just take them down. Just let's just get rid of all this. So that's what we did. And I do not regret it a bit. So I think we're going to do a black line on the underside of these bricks and then teal on the top and the sides, just to kind of give it a little something something. I'm going to thin that out. Just a bit. I'll cooperate with you here. Come back to that middle line here in a minute. I'm going to go up the left side with the black and up the right side with the turquoise. That didn't sound good. I will tell you too, hopefully someone is hearing me so they can repeat this if needed, but with where we live out in the country, we don't really get great cell service either. So if our power goes out and my stream goes off and we lose our internet, I probably won't be able to access Discord or Twitter or anything to be able to tell people that things are fine. So if you don't hear from us, don't assume that something bad happened. Just know that we can't answer. And if that happens, we'll probably go into town and just get some food and kind of hang out somewhere where there's Wi-Fi for a little bit and see what happens. But oh, I thought I skipped this song before. I don't want this song to get me DMCA. That's a good one. For anyone curious, the music that you're hearing, this is a band called The Midnight, and Michael Fosbeck turned me on to them. He was just playing it on his stream, and their stuff has been stuck in my head for like 2 months now, and I can't quit listening to it. But they have said before that they want streamers to be able to, oh crap, wrong side. Dang it. Well, we're just gonna go with the right side now. They want streamers to be able to use their music, and they're not gonna file a DMCA against them. So I play their stuff on my stream quite often now. The only reason I flip from that one song is the songs that are on here that are covers of other things do get flagged, and they don't get it. Like, I haven't gotten a DMCA strike, but they get the audio muted on my playback videos, so, and that's not fun.
Monsters.
And I'm kind of trying to make these not line up on purpose. Like, I'm doing some that are kind of inside the square and then like outside, just so it looks like a brick building, you know, a little jaggedy. Now keep in mind, this is not obviously gonna be like Thomas Kincaid quality painting. This is quick and down and dirty on stream live painting, but I think it's still gonna look cool.
Monsters. Monsters.
I could see this kind of coming together. I don't know about you guys.
Monsters.
Getting pretty windy. Thank you so much, Pauluna. I appreciate you being around for a little while. I hope you have a wonderful evening. I really enjoyed Mr. Bradley Pie's trivia last night, and I hope to do the next one. I will see you soon. Alright, and I gotta do the squares up in the middle. Ah! Where's the link for a donation, Jim? It is !EL in the chat. And we are almost done with the background, and that is the only thing that someone has told me to do so far, is the haunted house scene from Super Mario World on the SNES. So any other donation, and the donor gets to choose something to go on the painting. How are you doing today? Seen you around donating in all the places. I appreciate that so much. It's going towards a great place. Not necessarily being all that careful with these lines, but again, just because I kind of want to get to the point where I can move on to something else. So this will still look pretty spiffy for a painting that's being done in just a few hours, I think. Also, just a reminder for those of you that are hanging out, the top donor of the stream gets the painting mailed to them. So whatever we end up with, you get to keep if you donate the most during the stream. Alright, that looks pretty decent. Let's get the teal highlights on the other sides of those bricks. We'll finish the door and the path, put the window up here, and move on. Donation come in. Jim with a $60 donation. Jim, thank you so much. It's going towards a wonderful place, and it is very, very much appreciated. So, Jim, when I'm done with this background, I'm going to be ready to move on to putting actual people and or things into this painting. So, what do you want to see added? Ideally Mario themed, since this is supposed to be a Mario themed painting. The only thing I have right now is that this is the one of the haunted houses from Super Mario World on the SNES. So you get to pick something to put in there. My choice? Well, I'll tell you what then, because I have someone who has been hanging around and chatting with me, who was not able to donate, but said that they wanted to see Mario riding Boo. So I think that's what I'm going to do. We are going to put Mario riding Boo in here for our friend Sweet Tea Light. And thank you again, Jim. Appreciate you hanging around the different Mario March Madness streams and donating and being very supportive. Works for you? Alright, sounds good. Sounds good. I think I'm going to put a little bit of a gray wash over these side bricks too, so it's not such a stark set of lines, and there's a little bit of shading in there. So right now, Jim, you are the top donor. So if no one donates more than $60, this could be yours. We'll see how the night goes. I have no idea how long I'm going to go. I'm going to go until I feel like it's complete or the donations stop coming in, one or the other. So for those of you that are out there lurking, first know that I appreciate you so, so much. Lurkers make the Twitch world go round, and you can lurk all you would like. Don't feel like you have to chat. But I just want to fill you in on what we're doing in case you haven't heard it yet. We are collecting donations for Extra Life. They work with Children's Miracle Network hospitals all over the country, and everyone who signs up to raise money for them gets to pick a different hospital to support. So it is going all over the country. We have some folks in Michigan, in Indiana, Alabama, we're here in Washington. I don't know which hospital Scooter Cannon picked, but he's in Vegas. We've got California. So lots of different places being covered. And these hospitals will take in any kid patient who needs treatment, even if the family can't pay for it. So some of the funds might go towards that. It might go towards getting medical equipment that the hospital needs to treat certain patients if they don't already have it. It could go towards funding research for something that the kiddos need for treatment. But it could also go towards giving them like gaming consoles for their room to help keep them distracted, especially in this year where, you know, not a lot of family and friends have been able to go visit patients because of COVID. You know, they're separated from their family and their friends for a long time, some of them, and really need their spirits lifted and something to keep their mind off of their illness and off of the treatment they have to go through. So gaming systems, or like the hospital that my husband and I support has a family services team, family support services that will do art therapy, music therapy, things like that for the kids to help them out. You've heard about Children's Miracle Network. They do good work. Yeah, they're a great organization. And actually our team leader for my Extra Life team, his name is Sean. He had a cousin who got treated by a Children's Miracle Network hospital, so this means a lot to him. There's also been members of our team who had gotten treatment there. One of the guys, I think, was there for months and months and months with what he was dealing with. So there's some connections there. You know, it's a scary thing for anyone to have to deal with the serious illnesses and go through that kind of treatment. But, you know, imagine being a kid in like elementary school, middle school. You haven't even really had a chance to live much of your life yet, and you're having to face this stuff that a lot of adults don't even know if they could handle, you know, they're brave kids and they deserve to be well taken care of and, you know, have good things to look forward to. So that's why we do what we do. And we are well on our way to $10,000. I don't know if we're going to hit it. Scooter Cannon is very adamant that we are going to hit $10,000 by the end of this month. But we are just over 6,000. We've had some really good streams in the last week or so. And we've got some really good stuff coming up. But can't drop the ball at the 1 yard line. So we are going to be doing something every day. Alright, see what the door and the window look like. Ooh, just about the same. There's a lot of good streams that are coming up. So tomorrow, I'm trying to think if I'm missing anything that's going to be going on during the day, but I'm just going to say the ones that I know about. I know that Joe Medforce during the day tomorrow is going to be going back to Mario Kart. I think he was doing Mario Kart Mondays, and he's going back to that, and he's still collecting for a hospital in Grand Rapids, Michigan. The Helen DeVos, I think it's called, hospital. So go check out Joe Medforce if my husband can shout him out, please. That'll be during the middle of the day because he is over in the UK. He's over in that area. So, it's usually around like 11 Pacific or noon or something like that. So be sure to check him out tomorrow and show him some support. Even if you can't donate, just go hang out and say hi, show him some love. He's a fantastic guy. You know, really works hard to bring joy to other people and be positive and bring that good energy to people's day. And I really, really respect him and appreciate him a lot. Tomorrow night, I will be on Michael Fosbeck's channel. Honey, if you can shout Michael out. We will be continuing our Super Mario 3D World gameplay. And we are towards the end of the game proper. The amusement park Bowser level or whatever is what we just got to. Then after we finish what we can with what we have available, we're going to go back and start working on the stars and the stamps and stuff that we missed so that we can get all the extra content. And I know we're going to keep doing that past March Mario Madness. I don't know if we're going to take a little bit of a break and then go back to it, or if we're just going to keep rolling on it. But we shall see. So that is at 5 o'clock Pacific tomorrow night. Tuesday at I think it's 1 o'clock Pacific. I think it's 9 o'clock at night in the UK. So maybe it's 2. I don't know. I can't remember. It's in a tweet that I sent out. Shadow Wolf LP, hubby, if you can shout him out. They Shadow Wolf, so 2 W's, LP.
If you look at society as simply
When
a
I hit
collective
$500,
population,
I see a message from you, Jim. I'll go back in a minute here. I want to keep my train of thought.
certain power and influence and emotion. And every time you
When
turn
I
the
hit
street
$500,
off
he
for one
said
of
that
those
he
persons,
would
you've dampened the glow.
eat a pineapple pizza, which
The
he
fundamental question of whether
absolutely
this society
hates.
is going to find a way to
So
make
that is his
itself
punishment
as
as a
rich
reward
and as
for you
powerful
guys
and, if you will, as
getting me
beautiful
to $500,
as
because
potentially
he,
it can
since
be.
he's over in the UK, there's not hospitals over there, the Children's Miracle Network hospital, so he was helping to raise funds for me,
Big adventure.
and my hubby.
This is fun.
I'm gonna fix that. That's Tuesday in the middle of the day. Tuesday night, 7:30 Pacific. If you caught me and Scooter Cannon, dang it, on Friday, we were going through a childhood favorite of mine called Mario is Missing, and for every $100 that got raised, we read and acted out the best we could with our voices screenplays of the old, like, Saturday morning cartoon, the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. Really cheesy, like, it was a 1989 cartoon, and it was hysterical, because we had the different filters that we could turn ourselves into different characters, and we had Vegas Girl on Fire narrated most of them. Robo Dessert came in clutch at the last minute and donated the last one. Yeah, guys, I've been having some audio issues since I switched over my some computer stuff, and it took a lot just to get to this point right now, so just turn them up. Hello, Reaper, and Zal, and Mom. Yeah, just do the best you can to hear me. Anyway, Robo Dessert narrated the last one. We are going to be doing that again on Tuesday on Scooter Cannon's channel. Honey, if you want to shout out Scooter Cannon, that's at 7:30 Pacific. And then Wednesday, I had mentioned earlier that Reaper's Past, who is in the chat right now, I think, is going to do a 12-hour stream from 9 a.m. Eastern to 9 p.m. Eastern, and that's going to roll right into the finals. That's going to be on Batchild's channel, which he is going to shoutcast. So Reaper, while he's doing his stream, thank you for the shout out, is going to do things like be eating nasty flavored jelly beans for every so many dollars, and doing temporary tattoos for every so many dollars, and writing people's name on poster board in whatever color they want. And then for the $500 goal, he showed me his Amazon cart, and it had Da Bomb hot sauce in it. So that is the $500 incentive for you guys to go donate to him on Wednesday. And that will be a very worthwhile way to spend your Wednesday. Then we go to the finals on Batchild's channel at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. He will be shoutcasting the final playoff between Beard in the Hair and Nikki from my Extra Life team. They're going to do a Mario Kart playoff. They're going to do 3 different cups, and it's the best of 3 is going to win. But in between the different cups, we are going to do giveaways. Everyone who donated throughout the whole month, for every $10 you donate, you get a ticket into a raffle, and there's Mario Lego, there's stickers, there's one of the lights behind me, the holographic Mario light, and yeah, lots and lots of fun stuff like that. We're also gonna just do a raffle from random people in the chat. I'm gonna try turning myself up again and see if we still get that clicking sound, that buzzing sound. So now you guys get to tell me how it sounds. So if I turn myself up there, honey, can you tell me if I have that buzzing sound still? Checking 1, 2. Checking.
Not currently hearing the buzzing sound. I have a couple of times.
But not
right now.
Okay. Yeah, I know that works. Yeah. It's not getting picked up by your wave. What?
Yeah, it's not getting picked up by your regular mic.
Okay.
Give me a second.
What do you mean?
I'm thinking I want to do a little bit of troubleshooting here.
Well, see.
We're gonna do this.
Oh, you know what? It probably is. Because, yeah, Reaper, what happened is I just knew it would be this one. This one does not have a microphone. It would be coming from this one. Yeah, it's fine right now, so if people can hear me right now, I just want to leave it. We will fix it another time.
Okay.
I do not have the patience to deal with all of the things right now. So, here's what happened. Yesterday, we wiped my, we put a whole bunch of stuff on an external hard drive. We installed my new SSD hard drive, and then we did a fresh install of Windows because something got jacked up with my Windows and it wouldn't update anymore, which meant I couldn't get like the Xbox chat or anything like that, and it was starting to be a problem. So we did all that. I got all my stuff set up. Everything has been working fine. Didn't have any problems. I got Streamlabs all set up. I did my sound check. I did my camera check. Everything was fine. And I literally went to go click go live. Blue screen of death. Got the computer back up. Didn't give me any error messages. Nothing had been going wrong right before that. Everything was fine. And it looked like everything was fine for my stream. Hit go live. Sent out all my notifications. Went to the live scene. Nothing worked. Like, my camera worked. My one camera worked. Audio didn't work. Desktop audio. Couldn't get my mic to get recognized. When I did, it was also playing the desktop audio at like double volume. Just, that's what happened. And so finally, after like 20 minutes, got it working, and then got this camera working for seeing the painting. And I said, you know what? We're just going to leave it, and we're going to troubleshoot later. So, this is where we are. But I'm sure everything will be fine. I'm sure I just need to unplug and plug back in a couple things and change some settings. And I'm switching to OBS after March anyway. So, like, next weekend, I'm going to be switching to OBS. So, that doesn't really make any sense for me to get all bent out of shape about it. Okay. I'm going to do the light gray around the windows and the doors, put on the doorknob, do a gray wash over these bricks, do the pebbles, and then we're going to move on to the next donation request, which Jim said was up to me. Oh, I got to go back and read his message. Jim, I'm sorry. I will go back and read your message. Give me just a second to get my paintbrush washed off. He said it was up to me. And I had someone in my chat earlier who was being very chatty and supportive and loving the artwork and might still be lurking. Sweet Tea Light, if you're there. Appreciate you. They are not able to donate right now, but they said if they had their choice, they would love to see Mario riding Boo. So that's what's going in there next because Jim said it was my choice. Instead of sending the painting to a donor, why not give it to the hospital? Maybe they can auction it off or use it as a fundraiser for a silent auction. That's a good idea. I'm gonna let the winner decide, because I did want this. That's kind of what I'm doing now. This is an incentive for people to donate to this fundraiser. So I'm gonna let them decide. But that is a good idea, and it's actually a good idea for me to do in the future. Maybe I can do some streams where I make some artwork and then give it to like our local hospital to do what they want to do with it. But I'll actually spend more time on it too. Because if I'm going to do something like that where it's going to go to a hospital, I'm going to want to spend like days on it and be really meticulous and have it look great. This is just a down and dirty, like, quick painting. So, but that does give me good ideas for future fundraisers. So thank you so much, Jim, for that. I like that idea. So how are you guys doing? I do want to remind you guys also that we are having a windstorm right now. I'm seeing the trees going like this. And we were fine last time. We didn't have any trees come down. We didn't lose power, nothing like that. But it is a possibility. So, if my stream blinks off again, just know that we just lost power. Don't panic if you don't see me tweet out that we're fine. Because we don't get like any kind of internet out here without Wi-Fi. So we'll probably go into town and get some food and find a place with Wi-Fi and just let everyone know that we're fine. And then I will continue the art stream as soon as we can. So do not panic. Hello, Taco Luke. How are you doing? How are you doing? Silent auctions are usually looking for items to offer. Yeah, you know what I might do, Jim, is I might, I had actually, about a week ago, had the gal who just took over at our hospital that we support, she actually followed me on Twitch. She's just starting to learn how to use Twitch and figuring all that out and reaching out to the people who are raising money. And I emailed her back about everything that's going on, and she was very excited. So I'll probably ask her if the hospital has any kind of events like that are going to be going on. And then maybe I can get your guys' opinion on what kind of a painting to do for them, or what kind of mosaic or other kind of art piece. And maybe you guys can help me with putting together a few things for them that I can donate, and they can use it in a silent auction if they have some kind of a special event. I think that's a great idea. I'm actually going to put that in my to-do list for my streams. So yeah, thank you so much. How's the fundraising going? It's going good. We have gotten $110 so far on this stream, and what we're doing is for every donation that comes in, the person who donates gets to decide what goes into the painting. So we had Al Bob coming in hot right when the stream started with a $50 donation. So he got to choose. He had to run off and have dinner with his family. But he, yeah, thanks for asking, Luke. Appreciate it. He wanted to have the haunted houses from the Super Mario World from the Super Nintendo. So that was set the scene, and that's what I'm almost kind of sort of finished with. It's taken longer than I keep thinking it will, but I like how it's turning out now. What did my mom say? Doing a good job as always, going back to keeping your dad company. Love you, Mom. Thank you for checking in. Don't let Paul donate. There will be no, I get final say. There is not going to be anything inappropriate in here. Hospitals should know better what to paint. They may even have a theme for the fundraiser, so they could give you ideas. Yep, that's a good idea too. So we'll just kind of see what the situation is, if there's, yeah, some kind of a theme. I would still probably get input. I would do it on stream and get input from the chat. Like if I have a little bit of free reign of what color something should be, or if it's animal related, what kind of animals we wanted to put in there. You know, well, there'll be some element that I can have chat participate. Because then it would feel like a group effort too. So that was the first donation, was picking the background, and then Jim donated $60, and he said it was my choice what got to get put in. And Sweet Tea Light in my chat earlier was saying that they weren't able to donate, but if they had a choice, they would put Mario riding Boo. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to do that for Sweet Tea Light. As soon as I am done with this. So there is the door. And little door handle. There. And the same bricks all the way around the window. And when I do the gray shading over the other bricks, the squares and the rectangles around here, I'll do the same over these little light gray bricks. And that'll kind of give them some definition. Gonna take off. Good luck with the stream and the fundraiser. Thank you again, Jim, so much. I really do appreciate it. I love your suggestions. I hope I keep seeing you so you can give me more good ideas, because I always need good ideas. Have a great night. Where's... Oh, hey, Paul. Excuse me, Taco Luke. You want to run that back for me? Oh, hi, Paul. You can almost not see the numbers of what? There's not numbers. Are there supposed to be numbers? What am I missing? Oh, paint by number. Okay. Smart ass.
Aw, gee, a raid!
Oh,
Welcome,
gee.
everyone! Aw, welcome to Crafty Gamer Lady Stream!
Hi, Avenged and Raiders. How are you guys doing? Avenged, my dear, how was your stream? What did you do? I saw something about pancakes at some point today, and now I just really want breakfast for dinner. Hello, hello, hello. Just so you guys know what we are doing, I don't know if Avenged already explained to you guys, but we are, trust me, I'm having pancakes for dinner. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We are still raising money for Extra Life, and we're doing the March Mario Madness thing. Our main goal is $10,000. We are over 6,000 now. We're probably nearing like 6,300, 6,400, something like that. I haven't added up the totals today, but for every donation on this stream, the donor gets to add something to this painting, and it is Mario themed. Hey Crafty, just another lazy Sunday. Hutch, I haven't seen you in so long, my dear. How are you doing? I miss you. No, my stream schedule has been really messed up. Oh, you're doing a new shell challenge that Bryce made. I'm gonna have to check that out. I will definitely check that out. I'm gonna be, I finally got my computer situated yesterday, which I'll tell you about today's experience later, but, so far, other than a blue screen of death when I clicked go live, or was about to, everything seems fine. So I'm gonna be downloading The Sims and then joining you guys on those shell challenges, because it looks really fun. I think I'm gonna do it either Saturday or Sunday. If you're doing them on Sunday, I'll probably do mine on Saturday, because now after yesterday was the last time that we were going to record a church service to post online, because we got most everybody coming back to church now, which is good. But anyway, today's donations, so far we've had Al Bob coming in, making a donation. And he got to choose, he was the very first donation, so he got to choose the background, and he chose Haunted House from Super Mario World on the SNES. So that's what I am almost finished with. And then we had Jim coming in and donating, and he let it be my choice. So there was someone in chat earlier who said that they couldn't donate, but they would love to see Mario riding Boo. So that's what I'm going to start on next. Oh, you've been busy. You adopted a dog. What kind of a dog did you get, Hoach? I love dogs. Shell challenge, blue screen of death. Yes. Worst. Yes. So what had happened was, oh, and this has a darker teal, like, swirly thing going on. I got everything all set up on the computer, got my files transferred, got most of my programs, like, reinstalled, or at least the ones that I need immediately, you know, got Streamlabs up and running, and that's not black. I tested everything. The sound was good, the video was good, both cameras were working, etc. And then I went to click go live, and I got the blue screen of death. When it came back up, I didn't get any error messages. Nothing had been going wrong right before then. It just blinked off. So when it came back, it looked like it was fine. Everything seemed to be working. Clicked go live, sent out my notifications, and then I came to my live screen and nothing worked. Like, this camera worked. None of my sounds worked. This camera wasn't working. Took me like 20 minutes just to get it to work somehow. But even then, right now, nothing is really technically working the way it's supposed to. So we'll get that figured out later. Oh, a rescue, you're not sure of the breed. Black-haired border collie with the body of a corgi. Donation coming in hot. Pentatonic with a $25 donation. Thank you. So you get to choose something that will go in here after Mario riding Boo. It can be anything. It can be a character. It can be an item if you want him to have a weapon. It could be something in the sky. It could be like some kind of other scenery thing to put in here. Your choice, my dear. Body of a corgi plus some kind of Rottweiler? That's still cool, though. What's the name? Thank you for the lurk, Zal. I appreciate it. You want to give Mario Link's sword? I love that so much. So, Mario riding Boo with Link's sword. Yes. His name is Duke. I love that. I love that so much. This is going to be the best painting. The best painting. Thank you for the lurk, Avenged. Pick up groceries. Yes, everyone is leaving me for food today, and I am okay with that. I am okay.
Mamma mia! Another follower for the crafty gamer lady. Wahoo!
Thank you for the follow, Nilly. I appreciate it. How are you?
Look, everyone, crafty gamer lady got herself a subscription. Gorge.
Thank you for the subscription at tier 1. Who did that? Anonymous donating $100. Thank you, Anonymous. I'm fine if you don't want to be made known, but you do have the option of messaging me and telling me what you want in the painting, and I will not reveal who you are. If you don't want to add to the painting because you want to remain anonymous, that is totally fine, but know that I appreciate you so, so much. Also, be aware that you are currently the top donor, which means that you would get this painting if no one donates over $100. So you can also reach out to me that way as well. But if you want to forgo that and just be a donor, I appreciate you a lot, and you can just remain a donor. Arrived Observing Avenge building houses for 2 hours. Yeah, well, you're going to observe me doing that too in April. I think I might do mine on Saturdays if she does hers on Sundays. I don't want to compete with the lovely, lovely Avenged. Was a wonderful, wonderful gal. I know I'm preaching to the choir. Amazingly supportive, great at being a mod, and just a good friend in general. Appreciate her so much. But yeah, I'm going to be downloading The Sims because between her and Robo, they've given me the bug. I don't think I'll ever play in the live mode. I think I'm just going to be a decorator. So I'll be doing those shell challenges too, and we'll see. Love to see housing competitions. You legit got the bug too? Yeah. Yeah, I was wondering if because doesn't someone judge them at the end of the month? Or is it just kind of a random, like, hey, let's each take this shell and do it up, and then we'll judge them at the end. You goofed and you're anonymous. Okay. Thank you so much, Paul. I appreciate you. You've donated so much to this campaign over the month. And I'm so appreciative of you. JD Neal. Hello, sir. How are you doing? So, Paul, you are currently the top donor. So if no one donates more than $100, this painting is yours. What would you like to see go in it? So far, we have that it is a haunted house from Super Mario World from the SNES, which I'm almost done with. We have that Mario is going to be riding Boo with Link's sword. Other than that, tell me what you want to go in it. And then I think I'm caught up, am I not? Let me see. I'm having to look around the canvas to my different internet tabs. The rattle's back. Did that fix it? Okay. Then it's got to be that my sound is coming through one of my webcam and not my microphone.
If I was going to guess, I would guess the one above the canvas. Tap it a couple of times. Let's see if we can.
You want a Shy Guy. All right. Here's what I'm thinking. Do we want...
Yep, that's exactly it.
So my sound is coming out of here.
Yep.
Great. Lovely. We'll figure this out for next time, chat. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. So yeah, I will be caught up on donations by then. So now, what do we want to see? Do we want to see them like down here? Or do we, I'm thinking we have like Mario and Boo up here, like coming down this way, and we've got a Shy Guy like looking up being like, oh, you gonna come fuck me up? Like what? Does that sound good, guys? Or what else do you want to see? Ponatonic's gonna start getting ready for bed and work this week. Have a great charity stream. Thank you so much, Ponatonic. I've appreciated getting to know you over the last couple days, and I look forward to seeing more of your streams. And I appreciate your support so much. You have a good night. Get good sleepies. I missed anything? Paul says that sounds good. Awesome. Great. Thank you, Ponatonic. Good night. Alright, guys. Almost done with the background. Then we're going to start seeing some action. So we are at $1,330, you guys. That is awesome. I just want to remind you that when we hit the $2,000 mark, well, first of all, for hitting the $1,000 mark, Dragon Mouse said that they wanted to see me in a Tigger onesie. So that has been ordered. It is on the way. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to announce and promote like a community game stream. And we can do like Scribble.io and Words on Stream and maybe some Jackbox and stuff like that. And I will do it all in a Tigger onesie. Hello, Vegas! When we hit the, yeah, I hope we can get a bunch of people there for that. And I'll be in a onesie. At $2,000, Michael Fosbeck gave me this idea. I have been sorely lacking in my game repertoire. I took a break from gaming for a few years just to focus on art stuff. So there's a lot that I haven't played. And I'm kind of trying to see where I want to branch out in my genres. But I haven't done a whole lot outside of things like Fall Guys lately and like the Nintendo games and Minecraft and some stuff like that. So $2,000 is going to be choose a game for Crafty. And I'm going to put up a Twitter post and something in Discord for people to start suggesting games. And then the top 3 that get mentioned, I will put in a poll and let you guys pick the next game that I'm going to go on to in April or whenever that happens to be if we don't hit it soon. So that is what $2,000 is going to be. Those of you that are coming in hot and haven't been lurking or listening, we are raising money for Extra Life for March Mario Madness. We're trying to get our group to $10,000 by the end of the month. We're somewhere in the mid 6,000 range right now. Because I don't know who else, if anyone has gotten any money today. Children's Miracle Network Hospitals is what Extra Life raises funds for, and they treat all kid patients that come in, even if the families can't afford the treatment. They will provide like entertainment for the kids to help keep their minds off of things for a while. It's pretty intense being separated from your friends and your family for a long period of time, especially during COVID when they can't maybe only get like one person that's able to come see them. But they can also fund research and get medical equipment that they might need to treat the kids. So that's where all the money is going. If you want to donate, you can put !EL in the chat. That will get you my donation link. And everyone who donates today gets to add to this painting. So far we've got the haunted house background from Super Mario World from the SNES. We have Mario riding Boo with Zelda's sword. And we have a shy guy looking up at him. So that's what we are working with. Do that from which side? Let me see. Both sides, kinda? Maybe? So yeah, it has been a really fun month getting to work with all these other streamers. I'm still, pretty new to the community, and everyone has just been so welcoming and so freaking supportive and kind and lovely. Helping to show me the ropes of Twitch, because Twitch was new to me up until like the fall. I always had the misconception that Twitch was for teenagers who wanted to be millionaires playing Fortnite. And boy, was I wrong. And I'm very happy to be wrong. I've met a lot of people who are going to be friends for a long time for me. I don't know why I'm staying clear of the lines. That's what I wanted to kind of blend out a little bit. So everyone, it's been so nice to be working with everybody for this. From Michael, who has been an absolute gem. He's the one that kind of suggested that we turn this into what it is, and helped plan and did a lot of the behind the scenes work, and he's been like the idea man for a lot of this stuff. You know, so definitely give him a lot of props. And then we've got the other streamers like Robo Dessert, and Robert Highwind that I did the drawing stream with, and then Beard in the Hair, Uncle Cranston, and Miss Radolph and Miss Envy. Miss Envy and I did the Animal Crossing stream yesterday. Miss Radolph has been helping me with trivia. Reaper's Past is doing his 12-hour stream on Wednesday. Joe Medforce has been a force of nature over there in the UK raising funds. And Shadow Wolf LP doing his Mario streams. I'm leaving people out and it's going to bother me. Who am I leaving out, guys? Did I say Beard in the Hair? Beard's been killing it. Yeah, just everyone who's been involved. That was your perception, Hoach, of Twitch until the pandemic? Yeah. Yup. And then it was actually Gary Whitta that drew me to Twitch, because I knew of Gary from the Old Tested podcasts. And I was like, oh, sweet, I've missed Gary on the podcasts. And let me go see what he's up to. And, you know, he was doing all the Animal Crossing stuff at the time. The animal talking. Got into his community and one day raided Miss Envy, and that got me into this community. So all right, and let me just do like a very light dry brush here, give it some texture. So light, I don't even know if you can see it on camera, but it's doing something. Just a little bit of texture. So Gary grabbed me because out of Animal Crossing? Yeah. Yep. God bless Gary Whitta. I thought it was funny. He'll actually like answer me on Twitter, and he'll you know, call me out in chat and stuff like that. He's a good guy, and his wife is such a delightful person. I love Leah so much. She's a wonderful lady. He posted last night that they were trying the pepperoni croissant crust pizza from DiGiorno for the first time, as I'm looking down at my plate with the cheese croissant pizza. So I replied, I was like, oh my gosh, we have the same thing in our freezer. Like, tell me how you like it. And he loved it. So I thought that was neat. Okay, got a couple darker marks up there. So I'm just going to make a couple darker marks down here so it doesn't look so out of place. But that's kind of how it is in the original picture, so it's fine. These bricks were very, like, mismatched and stuff. I'm going to do a little bit of the turquoise back into this window. Kind of shady with the black like that. Smooth it out. not mad at that. Alright, texture on the sidewalk. It had a bunch of like little circles. I'm not going to mess around with that. I'm just going to do, here, I'm even going to just use this gray and just kind of do a, you know what, we're going to use a different brush and we're just going to kind of give it some little pebble marks. Let's see, what have I got? What have I got? What have I got? I choose you. Nope, I choose you. Thank you for shouting out Gary Honey. He has been doing a series of his gameplay in GTA 5. Not really my cup of tea, but it's good for what you know, the type of game that it is. I know it's getting a lot of buzz. So if you're into the role playing in GTA 5, go give it a watch because he's really good. Like I said, just not my flavor. But definitely check him out if you like GTA 5 or you like the role playing aspect of games, because I'm sure it's hilarious. I think he's doing that with Felicia Day too. If anyone knows more about that than I do, loving the no pixel stuff. Oh, it's the GTA server that he's on. Thank you, Robo. That's exactly what I'm going for. Spooky for the children. If you haven't heard what this has turned into, between Albob, Jim Widow, I don't know if it's Widow or Weedo that he goes by, but he's donated a few times to this campaign. And Pawnatonic and FNH Paul, we are now going to have Mario riding Boo with with Link's sword, and then we're gonna have a Shy Guy looking up at him like, come on, you want to fuck me up? Like, let's go. So that's where this is going. Still definitely room for more items and scenery things and, you know, whatever else throughout the evening. I'm just gonna keep painting until I feel like this is done or the donations stop. So I'm here for however long. This is my life now. This is where I live, and this is where I'll die. If anyone does want to donate and add something else to this fantastic painting, which currently, unless someone donates more than $100, will be going to one FNH Paul. You can type !EL in the chat, and you can add a little something something to this painting. Maybe you want a lamppost, maybe you want a bat, maybe you want a fire hydrant, or a dude waiting on a bus that's never gonna come. I don't know. A park bench. Maybe you want flowers in this terribly spooky terrain, or something clawing its way out of the window. I don't know. Use your imagination, and even if you donate $5, you can put whatever you'd like, subject to my approval, of course. How am I gonna dry brush this? I think I'm gonna use that light gray and just kind of go over this real quick like. Alright. Damn, when's this boss gonna come? Yeah, I know, right? Right? It'd be funny if there was like a dude, like, I don't know if it would fit in this painting, but just like he's waited for the bus so long that he's just a skeleton now sitting on the bench, like holding a newspaper, like a little hat on top of his head with an umbrella sitting next to him. Just bones and dust. So how is your guys' day going? Tell me something funny. Tell me a joke. I told Robo the other day, I was having a very frustrating morning yesterday. Just a lot of stuff that I had to deal with all at the same time. And I was very flustered driving home, knowing that I was going to be doing a stream that day, or that afternoon. I was like, dude, just tell me a joke. I don't even care what it is. Just tell me a joke. And, well, oh, it was, what is green and red and green and red and green and red? A frog in a blender. No reaction from the pun master. None at all. Now he laughs. That was a pity laugh. So, yeah, tell me jokes, tell me something good, tell me something positive, something fun that you're looking forward to. That's not what I wanted to do. I love to hear from you guys. Very, very much appreciate the lurkers. Don't get me wrong. Don't feel like you have to come out of lurk if that's where you are content. But if you don't mind chatting, that's why I'm here. To create a good environment where people can chill, but also to chat with the people who want to chat. Which is odd for me because I had kind of like gotten into a shut out society kind of mode even just before the pandemic, just because I was tired of dealing with people who didn't think it was necessary to treat me with respect or be loyal or whatever. I'm getting personal all of a sudden, and that's fine, but, you know. Quick question. Yes, Reaper. How does one install mods? Asking for a friend. For what? What are you trying to install mods for? Is the friend you our friend? I mean, I guess it depends on what it is, because like I know with Minecraft you have to go in and like delete one thing and then replace a folder with something else. Like I honestly, depending on what you're trying to do, you'd probably best bet is to Google it because it's different for every thing you're trying to mod. Yeah. Like, for example, if one wanted to put filters on their chat.
Oh, gee, a raid! Welcome, everyone!
Adre!
Welcome to Crafty Gamer Lady
Perger! Vegas! Chem! Robo! So many friends! Hello, everybody! So nice to see you. Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? What were you doing? What game were you playing? Or were you just chatting? Or what was going on? Inertia Dan, hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. We are, Reaper, I'll get back to you in just a second. We are, I do like the emotes. I see nay, and what is that? Is that like cheese? Is it cheese? Because I do love me some cheese. Cheese and I are BFFs. I was actually afraid earlier last year that I was going to be lactose intolerant. And I was about ready to cry. But it turns out I'm just mildly allergic to hazelnuts. Which, you know, that's what I had in my coffee every day, so it makes sense that it would be connected also to dairy. Playing some Slay the Spire. I'm not familiar with that. Oh, it's cheese. Gotcha. Love it. Love it so much. We are working on our community painting for Extra Life for March Mario Madness, and what the dealio is is that every donation that comes in, the donor gets to add something to the painting. So we had Albob coming in hot in the beginning of the stream, and he wanted the scene to be the haunted house from one of the haunted houses from Mario, Super Mario World on the SNES. So I literally just finished the background. I think I'm happy with it. Now we've got the path, we've got the trees with the swirly stuff over it, we've got the swirly purple and black background, got the corner of the house here with the window and the door. I'm happy. Then we had Jim donate, who said that it was my choice, and I took someone else's suggestion from chat. So we are going to have Mario riding Boo coming down out of the sky, and then per Pentatonic, we are going to have the Mario holding Link's sword, and then per F&H Paul, we are going to have a Shy Guy who's going to be down here looking up at him like, come on, fuck me up, let's go. And that's where we're at. And then the top donor of the stream gets the painting. I will send it to them if they don't mind me having their address. And right now, that is F&H Paul. So any donation, which you can do by !EL in the chat. Well, thank you, Adri. It was something that I wanted to do just as like a stream idea for a long time. And then I'm like, why don't I do that for fundraising? So here we are. Any donation of any amount, and you get to add something to this painting. You can add a character, you can add an object in the background, you can add a weapon, you can add scenery, whatever you would like. So !EL if anyone wants to donate and be a part of this wonderful community creation for the big, beautiful children. We are currently at $1,330 for my campaign. We're trying to get everybody up to $10,000, and we're somewhere in like the low to mid 6,000-ish. And we have lots of good streams coming up, including a new one that is being announced today. I've announced it on my stream and in Michael Fosbeck's chat. I'm going to tweet about it here when I'm done with a little graphic that I'm going to make. But Reaper's Past is going to do a 12-hour stream on Wednesday leading up to the final. So here's a rough breakdown of the schedule while I am getting set for Mario and Boo up here. Tomorrow, during the day, Joe Medforce is going to be doing a Mario Kart Monday, and he's going to be raising funds. I think he usually starts around like 11:30 Pacific. I don't know what time he's doing tomorrow. Then at 5 o'clock Pacific, I will be on Michael Fosbeck's channel. Honey, can you be shouting these out, please? So I have Joe Medforce and Michael Fosbeck. Mike and I will be continuing our run through Super Mario World, Super Mario 3D World. You're probably going to hear a buzzing now. My audio's been all jacked up because it's a long story. Mike and I made it to the amusement park, Bowser World, and then once we get done to where we can't go forward anymore, we're going to go back and get the stuff that we didn't get, the stars and stuff, so that we can get all the extra content. There we go. Tuesday, at I think 1 o'clock Pacific time, Shadow Wolf LP is going to be enduring his punishment of pineapple pizza for my campaign when it hit $500 like a million years ago. He hates pineapple pizza, but he said he would do it for the big beautiful children. So that's going to be happening Tuesday. Let's paint on my face. Hello, Lava Salt. I will hydrate here in just a second, my dear. Tuesday night, if you liked Friday night stream with Scooter Cannon, with me and him going through Mario is Missing, and then us, accompanied by the lovely Vegas Girl on Fire, doing the Super Mario Brothers Super Show script read-throughs. That will be happening again on Tuesday night at 7:30. Vegas, I don't know if you knew that, but now you know that. We're going to keep going. We're going to finish the game, hopefully. We're going to keep doing more script readings and raising money. And then Wednesday, all day, 12 hours, Reaper's Past is going to be doing a stream. And he's going to be playing different games. He's going to be doing, I think, Mario RPG, at least at one point. I don't know if that's going to be his entire day. And he's going to be doing the Bean Boozled, which is the jelly beans that, you know, a lot of them taste good, but some of them taste like earwax or grass or whatever it is. For every $10 donation, every $25 donation, he's going to do temporary tattoos, and you get your name on a poster board with whatever color you want. And when he hits $500, he showed me his Amazon cart that has a bottle of Da Bomb in it. So that's going to be the $500 goal. He's going to stream for 8 hours from 9 a.m. Eastern to 9 p.m. Sorry, start again. 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 to 6 Pacific. And that is going to roll right into our finale of the month. The final tournament between Nikki and Beard in the Hair for a Mario Kart tournament to determine the March Mario Madness champion. And there's going to be giveaways in between all those Mario Kart races for the raffle prizes. Everyone who's donated this month, every $10 gets you a ticket into the raffle. And there's like, I'm giving away Mario Lego and Mario head lamp and stickers and a Mario Uno game and just a whole bunch of Mario stuff. Where is my phone? I require my phone. Oh, it's right here. Found it. Why can I now hear myself? Oh, because I pulled myself up on Twitch. No, I still hear myself. Are you guys hearing me delayed, doubled?
Yeah.
Are you guys hearing me delayed, doubled? Well, that's disconcerting.
I hear delayed double.
Well, that's disconcerting. Well, now what did I do? Yes, I stopped the music. Closing Discord. I only hear me once.
I didn't hear you after you stopped the music.
You didn't hear me after I stopped the music.
I didn't hear the double after.
Oh, the double. Okay. Gotcha. The finale. Giveaways. Final push towards $10,000 if we're still not there yet. So if you guys are able to set aside that time on Wednesday night, especially to join us for the final, that would be amazing. I would love to have everyone there who's helped out this month, just to say thank you and all that kind of good stuff. Do I get the double now? No. So yeah, that's what's going on the rest of the month. I don't know if I was making a final point there or if that was the end of my story, but that's all my fibro brain can think of right now. But I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're having a great weekend. If you want to say in the chat, I love asking this from chat. Tell me something good that's happened today. Tell me something that made you smile. Even if you're having like a crap day, see if you can think of one thing that's made you smile. One thing that's brought you some joy. I would love to hear about that. Let me know how you're doing, because I love all you guys and I love hearing from you. Reaper, are you still here and do you still need input? I was going to tell you about the filters, if you don't already have those and you wanted them, because someone showed me his secrets, and I can tell you which program you need if you want that. And it is very easy to integrate. No green screen required. It is not cheating to use reference images, for the record. Yeah, he does have a little tails about him. That's what I thought. Okay. Figured it out. The stats are randomized and big hit. What? I have no idea what you just said. Is this for the, what you're going to do on Wednesday with having the community involved? Was it that, crowd control or whatever it was that Billy was talking about? Trying to implement, but this is just a randomizer mod. Okay. Gotcha. For that RPG game? Or for something else? The RPG, yeah. That sounds fun. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be, I might be bopping around a little bit during that day, but I'm gonna definitely spend, probably most of the day in your stream. So if you need anything or whatever, even if you need someone to keep track of something for you or whatever, I will probably be around and willing to help. And I am going to work on a graphic after I'm done with this stream for us to promote that with. So it's going to be good. I'm excited. Especially to have something going on all day leading up to the final. That's great. And I'm so thankful that you're willing to do that. Oh, it comes up like this. Okay. Got it. Love our community. Love, love, love. Rose is a little mad that I'm starting so early, but she gets it, yeah. It's one day. It's one day. I'm sorry, Rose. It's for the big, beautiful children. Think of the children, Rose.
Look, everyone, Crafty Gamer Lady got herself a subscription. Gorge.
Oh, Rose, thank you so much for donating that subscription to Reaper. I appreciate that. You don't have to do that. So nice. Now you get to use them heart emotes. I cannot tell you how excited I get to see my heart emotes being used in other places. Like, even if I'm just lurking and people don't know that I'm there and I see the heart, I'm like, oh, that's mine, I made them. How dare you throw me under the bus like that? I know it's the children. I'm just giving you crap. I didn't think you were actually be upset about that for the children. Oh, hi. Yeah, no, we were talking about Rose from Titanic, and she was mad at Jack for dying for the children, and so that's why I was yelling. That's why. That's why. Yeah, we get after our men. It's fine. It's fine. And they get after us, and that's fine too. That's what keeps life interesting. Well, I don't want to speak too soon, but I haven't seen the trees blowing in a while, so I'm hoping that the windstorm is done and nothing actually happened. But it did say through 8 o'clock, and it's only 5:30, so who knows. Painting's looking really good. Oh, thank you so much. Yep, we've got, I don't know if you've been lurking and have been listening to what's going on, but we have, through multiple donors, Al Bob chose the setting because he was the first to donate. So we have the haunted house, one of the haunted houses from Mario, or Super Mario World from the SNES. And then we've got, per Jim giving me the choice, which I used someone's idea from chat, we've got Mario riding Boo. Ponatonic asked for Mario to be holding Link's sword. And then we've got, for F&H Paul, a Shy Guy, down on the ground, and he's just asking, like, you gonna come fuck me up? Like, what's happening here? Let's go. Bring it on. So that's where we are. Any other donations of any amount, by typing !EL, you get to be a part of this community painting by adding something to it. Okay, we're gonna let Boo dry and go down and work on our Shy Guy. And then I will give Boo some detail, and then we will add Mario and the sword. And hopefully by then we've got some more donations, so we can add more. It can be a cactus, it can be Yoshi, it can be something completely unrelated to Mario trying to claw its way out the window. It can be a bird on the tree, it can be a park bench, it can be whatever you would like. Any donation of any amount, and you get a voice in this painting. It goes to the highest donor, which currently is F&H Paul. So if you want this painting, you have to donate more than $100 for the big, beautiful children. All right, Shy Guy. Yeah, I like that one. So we're gonna do here. Thank you. That's gotta be Denozo, right? Yeah. Hearing this like thumping sound, but we've got one cat who, when he scratches his ear, he like bangs his foot on the ground, and I think that's what was going on upstairs. What do we get? Reaper's passed. Donated $25. Thank you so much, Reaper. So, what would you... Scoot! How are you, Scooter? So, Reaper, what would you like to add to this painting? This fantastically amazing creative painting that's continuing to take shape. What would you like? Who? Oh, I'm gonna get crucified for asking that, aren't I? It's what Google's for. Hang on. Oh, it's from the RPG, is that it? This dude? Reaper? I'm waiting for Reaper to confirm or deny. I'm gonna assume he's seen that by now, so... Oh, is it buzzing again?
Yeah.
Then just tell me and I'll fuss with it. Okay, yeah, do that. Just so you guys know, if you're new to coming in, I'm having all the issues today. Manaya, what?
No, it is still, but I was laughing at what you said.
Is it still?
Yeah, it is still. It's still going.
I'm gonna try something. If you guys will be patient with me for 1 minute. I'm going to come over to my live scene here. This has got to dry for a minute anyway, so. Can you hear me again? How about now? Yes, you can hear me again. All right. Christ on a cracker. All right. So, I didn't say that. Don't tell my pastor I said that. See, what had happened was, Wavelink. We put everything on my external hard drive yesterday, took out the old hard drive, put the new SSD in, did a complete reinstall of Windows, and then pulled all my files back, and I set everything up, and everything was working. Everything was fine. I did the... No, I'm not looking for an airplane. Give me my Wavelink Elgato software, please. I'll look at your question here in a second, Scooter. Everything was working. Nothing was going wrong. I literally was about to click go live. I had done all my audio checks, my video checks. Everything was working normally. And, blue screen of death. Came back up. I didn't get any error messages. Compatible with Wave 3. Yeah, I know. Give me the fucking software. Oh, download. Here we go. Came back up. Looked like it was working fine. Looked like the stream was gonna start fine and everything. And I hit go live, and I go to my live screen after I waited for a little while, and like nothing worked. This camera worked, and that was about it. So I got to the point after about 20 minutes where things did work. Do we have a lot of stuff running through your USBs? We did just get a USB hub, and we got some more like USB 3 cables and some regular USB cables. But like I said, everything was working before I just got blue screened. So I don't know. But I'm installing Elgato Wavelink right now. I'm going to see if that will make my microphone work. Because it's on. It shows that it's on. And it was picking me up before. At least I thought it was. So. But again, this is fine. This is fine. We're chilling. Just food. Oh, the USB hub might be causing the clicking mic issue. Lights and everything were draining power from the Wavelink, just enough to cause issues. Okay. Driver installation failed. Please reboot and start setup again. Fuck a duck.
Wow.
Honey? Mirror.
Okay.
I require 3 things. This camera. I do believe that... Is this all on one USB cable? No, it's 2 separate cables. So I have 4 things.
Okay.
The light, both cameras, and my microphone. Can we just unplug whatever other USBs... Oh, and my keyboard and mouse.
keyboard and mouse are plugged into the hub.
Can we make that be the only thing that's plugged into the hub and then put everything else into the computer where it belongs?
I can work with that.
Okay. While he is doing that, hopefully I'm going to talk as long as you can continue to hear me, and I'm going to watch for when you can't hear me anymore. Or see me, at least on one camera. Okay, so maybe you can hear me again now because that is on. So if that is on, yes, you can hear me again. You can hear me through the webcam, but you can at least hear me now, correct? Yeah. I was saying that's fine, Scooter. I'm used to this. This is just par for the course for me at this point, and it's fine. This is one of the reasons why I'm switching to OBS. Not that what is causing the problems is Slobs' fault, but yeah, go ahead and unplug whatever else you need. I mean, it can't get any worse, right? If the stream shuts off, I'll restart. We're gonna finish the painting. I'm gonna be here until it's finished. So, what am I doing? Oh, I'm flipping this around. What we're attempting to do on this stream, for those who have just come in, who have not heard, we are raising money for Extra Life for Children's Miracle Network hospitals. And we are taking donations to do a community painting together that is Mario themed. And this is what we have so far. We have the one of the haunted houses, the exterior from Super Mario World from the SNES. So there's that. We are adding Boo, and Mario is going to be riding Boo and holding Link's sword. And then we are going to have a Shy Guy down here looking up. And then I am going to reference the link that Reaper sent me like a million years ago to add, how do you say it? Is it Geno? Whoever Geno is. Geno. I'm assuming from the RPG stuff. Oh, yeah, Super Smash Brothers and Super Mario, yeah, Super Mario RPG, yeah. So I'm thinking I'll have him down here somewhere, like, also kind of ready to mess him up. Does that sound good to you, Reaper, if I put him down here, like, basically opposite of Shy Guy? Or do you want Geno, like, coming out of the window or something? Ooh, what if we got him, like, Reaper, are you there? What if we got him, like, rappelling out the window? Like, about ready to fall down on top of Shy Guy's head. Can we do that? That sounds awesome. What are we waiting to do? What have we plugged everything into the computer proper now?
I'm working on figuring out this.
Okay.
But I think we got most of
Scooter, how has your day been?
Oh, that's mine. That's mine.
Yeah. Okay. Have we gotten my microphone plugged straight into the computer?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Sitting back and playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Nice. And watching me. I appreciate having me on in the background. I am happy to be background fodder. So, my microphone, I'm going to reiterate the question. My microphone is plugged into the computer.
But I will double check it.
You
right
just
now.
took away my mouse.
Did I? What?
Oh, now it's back. Now it's back. Now it's back. It blinked off, so you must have unplugged the router or something or the hub.
I didn't think.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. What am I doing? Oh, and thank you for the host, Scooter. I missed that. Appreciate that. Now, let me try adding my microphone again. Audio input capture. By the way, just because of how today has gone, I've started naming my sources things like ARG and ARG Audio. Like, that's where I'm at with things. Okay. Elgato Wave 3. Testing. No. Son of a bitch. Where in the hell did my microphone go? No, you're still hearing me through the webcam, Scooter. You're still hearing me through this old... it's not old, but you're hearing me through my Logitech C920. I want you to hear me through my expensive microphone that is sitting 2 inches from my face. Why? Why can't you hear me through the microphone? Take this out. You know, I did not actually see this turn, like, blink off. Can you unplug it and plug it back in? It hath been unplugged? I was gonna say, I no longer hear my audio. They still hear music. They hear music out of multiple sources. Let's turn that off. I don't know what that is anymore. The microphone is working out of the webcam still. And you hear the desktop audio. I just can't hear anything. I'm sure it will, Rose. I'm sure I probably just need to restart the computer and mess with some stuff, but I'm not about to do that while stream is going. So if this doesn't work, I'm just going to keep going because this is nice and dry now and I can do more with it. And that really was a good time suck. So let me just do microphone. Okay, let me try this. Let me try doing that. And then let me go over to devices. Elgato Wave 3 is there. Okay. Why don't you guys tell me something good that happened today? Tell me a joke. Give me a good joke. For those of you that didn't hear my pun that I got from Robo earlier yesterday when I was having a rough morning, and I popped into his chat while I was driving, admittedly, but I was at a stoplight when I asked for this. So tell me a joke. And he said, what is green and red and green and red and green and red? A frog in a blender. Tell me bad puns. Give me some bad puns. We're gonna take you out of here. Okay. Please is the webcam that you're getting the audio from. Desktop is the audio, so I'm gonna take out that. What does a rain cloud wear under his pants? Thunder pants. Wow. Wow. I heard my husband muttering in the other room. He said thunder pants. Hubby said thunderwear, whichever you prefer. Okay. So what I find upsetting is that now my what's the difference between a hippo and a zippo? One's a little lighter. Ha! Ha! And he's chuckling from the laundry room. My headphones aren't being recognized as a device. So now, let's see. Nope. Now my headphones aren't being recognized by the computer. Put it into another USB port. This is like a brand new computer, basically. It's like 6 months old. And it worked fine. It worked. I knew that I should have waited until after March was over. Knew I should have waited. Look at me. It's not recognizing my headphones as something that I can choose to listen out of.
What the hell?
I know. I know. Which device do you want to troubleshoot?
All of them.
Yes. Headphones. The device does not appear to be plugged in. Is your USB hub still plugged in? Is what Scooter asks.
USB hub is still plugged in.
It is.
It only has the keyboard.
It only has the keyboard.
Both of the ports,
So the keyboard and the mouse.
And it has this thing which should be the Mario head behind you.
Okay, and it has the Mario headlamp behind me plugged into it. It may be causing the entire issue. You're wondering if the power supply is being overrun.
I doubt it, but...
Unplug the Mario lamp. Now unplug my headset and plug it back in.
You mean
Yeah. See, I can choose it from, look into updating the power supply. Yeah. I can choose my headphones as a listening option in Streamlabs. I just can't from my computer. So why is that a thing? This whole thing is just ridiculous. Ridiculous. At least you guys can hear the music, right? Devices. I'm gonna remove my Elgato. Driver error. No shit. Music is gone? Okay. But I'm here. I'm here. Let me undo what I just did. And that's all that matters. Doll. Disabled. My headphones still aren't being recognized, honey. There. Not for them, not for me. I still can't hear, but... Hang on. You're gonna unplug my what?
Keyboard and mouse. And
Yep.
plug them straight back into the computer.
Yep. So then there will be nothing in the hub? The hub will be disconnected from the computer and setting on the windowsill. Okay. Understood. No more hub. Unplug the microphone and plug it back in. Devices. Ha 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 ha, Akira. Huh. I don't want to stop the stream. I mean, I may have to and just restart and come back, but I don't want to. I don't want to. USB. You had to make the joke. I know. In fact, I'm always the one that that tells people, you know, if our IT guy always says, if you have not turned it off and turned it on again, don't talk to me. Like, just don't talk to me. Sound settings. And my headphones aren't there. Better not what?
Get in frame of the mic, the cam here.
You can't. It's too... Yeah, just don't. Oh, I see. Hey, Thok. It's going okay.
It's going.
It's going okay. We're trying to fix some audio issues, which I've been having all afternoon. But, you know, it's fine. This is fine. I can't hear the music now. Yeah, this is okay in a not really kind of way. I see you lurking, Akira. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Good to see you around again. Copy for my T-Tech, they're off, so yeah. You know what I'm gonna do, guys? I hate doing this. I am gonna restart my computer. It should be fast, like a minute, because I have quick stuff. Will you guys stick around? Stay on my channel and wait for me to come back live again? Will you do that for me, please? Because we gotta finish this awesome painting. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna finish this painting. And I really want you guys to see it. We got the background from a Super Mario World from the SNES, the haunted house. We're gonna have Mario riding Boo, holding Link's sword. We're gonna have a Shy Guy down here, and we're gonna have no one still has told me if I'm pronouncing this correctly, but Geno, Geno. I want to have him like rappelling down the window to come like mess up the Shy Guy. So stay tuned. I will be back in like just a minute. Thank you, Rose and Athok. Sit tight. I'm not even going to hit end stream and maybe it'll just like pop me back in. We'll see.